Hey, what's good? What's good? Everyone. Happy Wednesday. Actually, sorry, happy Tuesday, or depends on when you're watching this, I suppose. But happy Tuesday. I am Peachy Keen. I am ERok. I'm not Bennie. I'm not part of the Jets. I don't want to be. But then again, I'm not a Panther, and that's probably a good thing either. Still at half mast, but came progress. We at least were in a game. That's something. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it because my Tar Heels are playing tonight, and they're playing the Muskies, of Connecticut, or whatever. But I don't know what the state's called. What is it? Connecticut, Concutibit, Bigabit. I don't know. You know what? Because it's not worth my time. Although I'm gonna have to change colors before I watch the game. I just realized what color I was actually wearing. I'm wearing closer to Yukon blue. Not digging that. Okay. Well, I am going to have to introduce my guest for tonight, my host for the night, whatever. Get my co-host, guest host, family member, confidant, brother from another mother. As if you didn't even need to know. My dude, he's my cuz. I'm actually so just stoked. And you don't want to poke the bear, because when the bear is mad, he goes after your honey. But don't fret, honey. Don't get that money. Go and get all that dough and say no mo, because guess what? He about to fly out the window. What up, Bolt?
What's up? That was the honey thing was actually really good. I liked that a lot.
Bear going for honey. Yeah. Took me a second. I told you I'm still like kind of groggy, so I'm like, oh, I didn't.
I thought that was clever. That was really funny in my opinion.
Yeah, I was like, I really had to start like pepping myself up, like, oh. Especially since I don't drink caffeine like that.
I thought that you don't drink caffeine in this late at night?
I don't drink caffeine, period.
You like a tea. You're a tea guy, right?
Well,
do you not do tea anymore?
There's caffeine in tea.
No, I'm saying, do you not do tea anymore?
I will drink caffeine. That's like I will occasionally. It's just rare.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll have like sweet tea on occasion. That's got a lot of caffeine in it. I do like caffeinated tea on a rare occasion. Usually I like herbal tea. That's more my thing.
Some good herbal tea sounds flippin' amazeballs, to be honest.
Green tea is probably my favorite caffeinated tea. But yeah, especially in the summertime, I'd get iced green tea with a little bit of honey, a little bit of sweetener in it,
Say that again.
A little sweetener in it. Everyone, well, no, because we go when I was in Utah, we'd go with like all these. There's a Starbucks down the street, and girls would always want to go. And the guys would be like,
"Of course, you have to."
But then the guys would crack me up too, because it's like I mean, people are just like, can I get a mocha frappa licka bika sika with extra foam frizzle in my dizzle, my nizzle? Like, and I was like, and then some people would be like, can you get the raspberry fruity tooty frappuccino or something? I was like, okay. And they'd be like, Eric, what do you want? Green tea, iced. I'm like, anything in it? No. I eventually started getting it like just straight up. I was like, it's like they'd be waiting on it, be like, green tea. What in that green tea? They just be like, nothing. I just want normal stuff. Just like back in the day, I'd be like, can I get coffee? What kind of coffee? Coffee. I'm that guy. I'm also the guy who goes to the. Hold up.
What happened?
All right, I transferred. I'm also the guy that would go to the craft brewery and say, "Y'all got any like beer, like normal
Do you have
beer,
any beer?
like normal beer?" Like, what do you mean normal beer? I'm like, one that doesn't taste like nasty, like it's like you need watered down stuff. I'm like, yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, like stuff in like something like Michelob Ultra or something.
Michelob Ultra, baby.
I said I will. I'll be cool with the Corona kind of thing. That's fine. There's like licking.
You like Corona? Corona's like not my favorite. I don't know why. Modelo. I like Modelo.
I like all Mexican beer. I don't think I've ever had. I mean, Tecate is probably my least
Fair enough.
favorite.
Ooh, Tecate.
I love Sol.
Not a fan.
It's all right.
Not a fan.
And I don't like the Modelo Negro either. I'm not a huge dark beer fan. It's not my thing. But I want to have a nice gold Mexican beer lager with the lime in it. That's my thing. Ooh, that's refreshing.
We love that. We do love that.
That's the stuff right there. Well, so on that note, let's keep this. Let's keep it on the. Let's get it to sports.
Keep it on the roll, baby.
I'm trying this new format, everyone. I'm actually. I kind of agree with you. I kind of like this.
I do like it. It's not bad, right?
When we add a third screen for another person, it can go. Well, I go up.
Or do we have someone in tonight?
No, not tonight.
Oh, okay. It's just
this
me.
Is kind of.
I know it's the last minute, but.
Well, no, it's just little old us.
It's
although I will say,
us.
me and Dre are doing one tomorrow. Sports
what
fans
time?
for the new 1 o'clock, maybe 2. We're gonna pick up. I told you we have a new look. It's called Apex Sports now because I have to change it. It's still FS Heroics, but instead now it's gonna be called Apex. It's got a rebranding, but it's still me and Dre, and me and Kylie will jump on. I'm going to start heading up some NFL ones. I might start doing a night show since there's already a morning show on our channel or on our network. I might. I've taken the initiative to talk to the brass and pitch them the idea of maybe not every night. It's not like Stephen Colbert or something like that, but every networks have a morning show. I think I think would be good if we had maybe twice a week a night show. That'd
be cool.
I know. And it's going to be
really
yours truly, along with other friendly faces. So, on that note, let's keep it moving to a beautiful thing. I think I just kind of plugged myself on that. You want to plug anything for you, sir?
We're live. It's the first time I've seen that in a while.
You want to plug anything for you? Any like your social networks or stuff?
Merry fucking Christmas, everyone. That's all I gotta say. Happy holidays.
I wasn't really plugging, but all right. Okay. All right.
Go Heels, baby. Go Heels.
He's plugging the holidays. All right. So as if it needed any more plugging. Okay. You can just watch the TV and get plugged for that.
This is true.
All right. Well, in that case, let's just move on to something near and dear. It's very clear. It's orange and it's near, but have no fear. Because it's only onside that horizon. And onside the horizon is a great, if you don't know, you should know, but now you're going to know, because onside the horizon is our chance, whether it's sports or not sports, anything going on in your life that you really are looking forward to on that horizon. And since you were the guest, if you haven't been on in a long time, how about you kick it off, big guy?
Something I'm looking forward to right now? Ooh.
Sports related or unsports related. You know how this works.
Honestly, I got good news for my work today, so I'm happy about that. But I think the biggest thing that I'm wanted to kind of, I don't know, man. I'm happy to be back on the show for a second. Like, it's fun. I'm excited. We haven't done this in literally, I was just telling Eric about 3 weeks. It's been a while. That's crazy to say. It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, even for me, up until me and Andre did one last week for Onside Take specifically.
Yeah,
I've just been doing ones for work, which is good. I love the.
I mean, that's great. Money is money.
Well, it's.
I don't mean to sound like that, but just saying.
We'll see. We'll see. I hope it is. So, and no,
if not, that's going to be really sad.
It's built. Well, I'm still building the brand. That's what this whole thing is, man. Building the brand of this these beautiful faces of myself and everyone that is awesome enough that I'm blessed enough to work with on and off of each show.
Hashtag blessed.
On and off each show. There you go. Like you said, word. So
What about you? What's going on with you?
Going on with what am I looking? What's going on the horizon for me?
What's going on with you?
Other
than Carolina tonight.
I mean, now I'm just very.
Nice move.
What?
Whew.
Oh,
sorry, I'm watching Illinois and Florida Atlantic.
Ugh.
Still fun.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Getting stuff ready for this. Making moves for work and everything like that. Trying to give fans and friends betting advice. Did good.
Yeah.
For them and for other people this week, so that's good. But that's not what I'm looking forward most to. My favorite. I'm not a huge fan of Christmas. Be honest with you, I'm more of a Thanksgiving guy. But
it's true.
But Christmas has its benefits,
it's a good little thing,
My favorite thing of Christmas is coming up, and that is Christmas tree.
Is Aunt Adrian put the Christmas tree up yet?
Not yet. We're about to get a Christmas tree. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I know. I get a wreath. I mean, I still
got the one that she does is so pretty.
I still got a branch from last year's Christmas tree, and I kept it preserved. Oh, I love the smell.
Did you really? That's cool.
And I've kept it preserved. I love the smell of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that as even when these family things happening kind of blow over, and I move back to QC. I'm gonna continue doing that for holidays. I'm gonna keep a branch of the Christmas tree every year. That way, it's not just wasted, sitting on a curb, making my soul hurt. I'd keep a Christmas tree up all year if I could, and Christmas lights. Those are my two favorite things.
Christmas.
Now, Christmas movies. Christmas movies gets a little.
Oh my God, you do not like Christmas movies.
I don't like most. I don't like a lot of them. I think that some.
You don't like claymations.
Those fucking creep me out, man. Those freak me out. I don't like claymations. My ex, her and her family love that creepy shit. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, hey, to each their own. To everyone out there, I'm not going to be a Grinch. I'm not going to be a Scrooge for you here. But for me, two things, elves on a shelf creep me the fuck out.
I think those are weird as hell. I can't stand those, to be honest.
They creep me out. And also, what else? And then the claymation, the Rudolph and all those things with that
claymations, like the Frosty and all that crap too.
That creepy ass Yeti and that creeper looking snowman guy with the mustache and the goatee. It creeps me out.
Yeah.
But I like Charlie Brown's Christmas is classic. Christmas Vacation, classic.
Christmas Vacation's a good movie. I like that one.
I think A Christmas Story is very overrated.
I think it sucks.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but I mean,
I've never understood the appeal to that movie, to be honest.
It's a cult classic, I guess. I mean, like Garfield Christmas, like Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, all that stuff. I'm more old school. I mean,
Charlie Brown.
I said Charlie Brown.
Did you? My bad.
Yeah, that was the first thing because I love Charlie Brown's. I love the music.
I love Charlie Brown, like the Thanksgiving one. I watched that when I got off work and I was like eating pie.
Yeah, I meant to watch that actually, but yeah,
it was fun.
They eat popcorn. That's what their thing is.
That's their. Hey, I mean, that's a good thing if you ask me.
Yeah, man, it's less cleaning up to do after.
Exactly, man.
Oh man, but no, I mean there's a lot of good, and I love. What's another one? I'll tell you what. I'll make this a segment later on here. But I'll tell you one more movie. I say Wonderful Life, if you count that as Christmas or New Year's Eve or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Christmas.
I love It's a Wonderful Life. It's dope. All right. Plus, I love Jimmy Stewart. All right. Well, I was ONSIDE the horizon, but what's that thing? Oh, let's take a deeper look. Let's take a deeper look with the ONSIDE looking in.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The ONSIDE looking in. What you might ask, what is that? That you might be asking. What is looking in that ONSIDE? Not the right. What is ONSIDE looking that in? It is near and dear as well to my heart. A nice segment where we cover specifically 2 major sports: football and basketball, pigskin and round ball.
This is true.
And that's beautiful, but sometimes things need a nice shouting out. You know, they need to feel included too. You know, something as important as, bowling to, something as awesome as spelunking, base jumping.
Spelunking? What's that?
It's cave diving.
Oh, cool.
Splunking. Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's fun.
Yeah. It's from I only know that from Batman originally. Cave diving. Yeah. And yeah, like, spelunking and snowshoeing, tag, badminton.
Ooh, good old badminton.
Yeah. Fighting in the yard.
backyard boxing.
Punching.
Or what is it? Redneck backyard.
No, I'm just talking about beating the shit out of each other. Yeah, that's a good.
Fun.
That's like
always a good one.
Beat the hell out of someone. That's a sport. And then pretend professional wrestling when you're a kid with your brother, and you're testing wrestling moves out on each other. That's a good one.
Fair enough.
Mainly, it's your older brother testing it out on you, but that's that's
fair enough.
I liked it. I was a kid. It was fun. Get power bombed as long as you're on actually hitting a mattress and not on.
I was about to say, as long as you're not hitting like the floor.
And... well, the soft spot of my head hit the floor one time on the power. I don't know why we were thinking that was a good idea. Yeah, kids are resilient.
Kids are kids, man.
What's another? Oh, so yeah, other sports. Oh, what is it? Flashlight tag. There you go.
Flashlight tag. What's
Capture the flag when you're at nighttime.
Capture the flag, yeah.
At nighttime, you tag someone by putting a spotlight on.
Huh. I don't remember that game.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Fun. Good times.
What's another one? Jailbreak. That's another one.
Jailbreak.
Cops and robbers. There we go. Now we're
robbers. What did Aunt Adrian say about Aunt Val and my mom? What was it? Something in Indians.
Cowboys and Indians.
And Indians, and they tied my mom to a tree.
I think that one would probably be that'd be too offensive in terms of, not because it's Cowboys and Indians, because if it was authentic, it'd be like you tie him to a tree and then it depends. The Indian would tie the white racist man to a tree and then and destroy him and then scalp him, and then the racist.
Oh my
white
God,
man,
Jesus!
That's what they would do, really.
I know, but
that's what I said.
The kids.
I know that's why we have to stay. Cops and robbers, at least you put them in jail,
That's true.
Or you fake shoot them. I don't think.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, you have to run around with stick guns. Back in the you kids will never get off your iPads and go outside and get your stick swords and guns, and just don't bite them or eat them. All right, go eat some dirt. It's good for you. All right. So on that note, we are
rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on there. That's right, and it's good for your immune. It's good for your immune systems. So that's what ONSIDE looking in is. It's a sport thing that is. It's the list I just went over here. So, paintball. There's another one too. So, all right. What do you poker? I like poker, so there you go.
This is true. You do like poker.
Yeah, see me,
I
dogs.
do not.
See me, dogs. Yeah, you're whack.
I hate it.
No, that's because you suck at it. All right,
I
so
do.
what?
100% will agree
Yeah,
to
so,
that one.
all right, so what do you think? What do you got spotted right now for?
Not even gonna lie, I don't have anything spotted. But if I had to say something,
It could be one of our normal sports, by the way.
to be honest, man, like I'm just hyped for Carolina. I think tonight's gonna show who we really are. I think it's gonna maybe it's not gonna show exactly who we are because it's still early in the season. But still, I mean, they took care of Tennessee, looked a little slackish in the second half. Oh, nice. That was good.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that, yeah. But I mean, we'll see what we're made of against the defending national champs. It's not the same defending national champs, don't get me wrong, but we'll see what we can do. I'm excited. Big lights, Big Apple. It should be fun.
Big lights and Big Apple, huh? The big banana.
The big banana.
The big banana.
The banana.
Well, I'm gonna go actually with a little different something.
Okay.
Just so I can go outside the box. It's not the thing I'm looking the most forward to, but it is definitely.
I'm hyped. What do you got?
Well, I saw this today of the Shohei Ohtani's camp has been keeping really quiet about his destination, and there was an insider take. Apparently, you heard it here on ONSIDE Take, but ONSIDE Take heard it from other takes. So we all have to hear it somewhere. Apparently, the Cubs are bowing out of that sweepstakes, probably. Braves are still in it. Angels are still very much in it. Which I know everyone's going to be so pissed if he goes. I'm not going to be. I'm going to laugh, but people are going to be so pissed if he goes back to. I was going to say Anaheim. I'm still going to call him Anaheim.
It is Anaheim, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm calling him Anaheim. It's just what they always have been. It's like the San Diego Chargers. It's like what it should be. I'm not calling them the LA Chargers. It just sounds ridiculous.
LA.
But I think it's raining.
Is it raining?
But yeah, a lot of people. A new team has kind of come out of the woodwork, apparently, and that is the Toronto Blue Jays.
Interesting.
That would be, yeah, I know.
It's an interesting spot for him.
It would be a cool place to live, though.
Toronto's a pretty nice place. It's fun.
Yeah, I like their stadium too.
Cool.
You can literally sit by the window at Hard Rock.
Ovio.
You can sit at Hard Rock Cafe in that stadium, like next to the window, and you watch a game while it's going. If you can find it.
Is that the stadium that you can stay in? Like it has a hotel that you can stay in?
Probably.
I think it is.
I know because we went to the Hard Rock Cafe there as a kid, and then it was like, are we looking at the field? So yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And since baseball is really not that popular all the time, you could probably find a seat sometime. Get yourself a cheeseburger. All right. Well, that's mine. I'm looking forward to finding out, and I think we should be finding out something as soon as this week. I'm hoping. I just really want to see where Shohei goes. He ain't going to be pitching next year, but that means he'll have more time to focus on his hitting, and he'll give his rotator cuff and elbow give it a break. He won't need Tommy John hopefully anytime soon.
Give it a break, y'all.
He'll be a pinch hitter probably, I guess. Fair
enough.
Well, that's what I don't know baseball that well. I'm studying, but I guess he'd be a pinch hitter or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how it all works. So someone someone write in the comments how baseball works and educate me.
Somebody write how it works and help us out.
It's like I'm stealing this from SA as much as I hate admitting it, but I got to give him credit. He's like, what makes me brilliant? The fact I know when I'm not brilliant.
Fair enough.
That's right. I know I'm smart because I know when I'm not.
I'm smart because I'm not.
No, I know I'm smart when I know what I'm not smart at. All right. I'm a smart ass. True. I'm a smart ass too. All right. Roll. So I think that makes it. I think we pretty much covered it. Made the bases. Rounded the base. Oh, another baseball metaphor. Rounded the bases.
Rounded the bases.
So I guess that leads us to something that I guess just jump straight into this, says I don't see any reason to put this off. Is college football rankings came out. Official championship.
Woo!
I'm not gonna go that far. Woo.
I am. I'm excited about it.
I think it's stupid, but that there's been a lot of controversy because
A lot.
deservedly so. Uh, you know, Michigan and their suspect coach got the number one. It's not totally surprising.
I was about to say, are you surprised?
Washington probably deserved to be number one. Truthfully,
Do you think so?
they've had the best. They've had the hardest schedule of anyone on.
They have. That's true. That is true.
The Pac-12, the Pac-2 is the hardest, is the best conference this year. But no, I mean they've beaten Oregon twice. Oregon is great. I mean, and then 3 is is Alabama. No, Alabama's 4. 3 is Texas, and 4 is Alabama. And that was the one thing that made Michigan fans very disappointed. They have to play Alabama in the semifinal. So, but getting left out was Georgia, who dropped from 1 to 6, which is, I'll leave judgment to hear what you say about that. And the one that's really gotten everyone up in arms, FSU, who has only done nothing but win, got punished just because their star quarterback, did not have apparently a strong enough leg to not be broken. That's all they had. Apparently, he just needed a stronger bone, and then they would have gotten in. It's like, hey,
damn.
Strength of schedule and strength of bone apparently matters.
That's strength of bone life, man.
So, there's been a lot of controversy. I know where I fall on this subject. I actually haven't even gotten to talk about it. I'm sure I'm going to talk about it with Dre and other people, Dre and company this week. But we'll start this off. I'll cap this off with you. What are your thoughts on everything with it?
So I kind of agree with you. I think Washington probably should have been the number 1 spot. Michigan, hats off to Michigan. Even without Harbaugh, they did what they needed to do. Harbaugh was coaching for Iowa, though, right? He coached the Iowa game, the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, I mean, he was still coaching during the week.
Yeah,
well, he just had to stay at the game. He just had to stay at the hotel bar or lobby or something like that. That's all he. Well, actually, no, he wouldn't go to the bar. He only drinks milk and orange juice.
Milk, but Michigan, I understand. Those two are the only 2 undefeated teams. Texas, not surprised because they're the only ones to beat Alabama. Am I surprised Alabama got in? No, not at all. I'm not surprised. I knew the second that they beat Georgia, they were in. I didn't think it was because obviously you were just saying that a lot of the thing too, the guy's broken leg or whatever, the season-ending injury, that had a lot to do with things too. I didn't even know they took that into consideration until I heard that on First Take on Monday. Didn't even know that.
Yeah. The chairman of the BCS board. That's the main thing he said. Damn it. I know his name too. Now I actually knew it, and then I'll remember it. It'll come to me.
Thanks. My phone. Sorry. But yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. But I get that, I guess. But at the same time, that's kind of stupid. I will say. But Bama beating Georgia, I think, showed a lot. I mean, supposedly Georgia was the best team in the country. Whatever. But do I think that they should have went down to 6? No. Yeah. I don't think they should have, but that's just me. I'm pretty sure I thought that they would have went probably to 4 on an easy day, but you can't just, now you got the SEC champions, Alabama. Of course, they're going to hop ahead of them. What is it?
Jordan Travis.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I need to go get a charger. Okay.
Okay. Well,
my laptop's going to die, so you hold it down. I'll be right back.
I will hold it down because Jordan Travis, yeah. I think it's silly, all the backlash, like DeSantis, the governor of like the senators and the governors of Florida talking about bringing legal precedent to this. I'm like, I can't speak for that because that's just silly. But I can say, what do you want? What's the point of playing the games then if you're going to win every single? I mean, yeah, you lose your star quarterback. People lose their like their players all during the season. I mean, Georgia lost Bowers, their best, arguably their best player, the best tight end in the nation, like for most of the year. I mean, it's just I got theories. Because I know the whole thing is this whole thing is shrouded in conspiracy and mystery because there's no transparency. If you read Heather Dinich's article on ESPN.com, she is a very knowledgeable. She knows the ins and outs for sure of the BCS, or sorry, it's the FBS now. Excuse me.
FBS.
Yeah, no, but Heather Dinich has an article which explains a lot of the thinking, and the whole thing that's shrouded in conspiracy is that there's no transparency. Apparently, there is the 13 members on that committee. None of them actually know each other's votes. Not even they know.
Oh, they
each
don't
other's
really?
votes. No. So,
I mean, that's kind of
no. It's like no, because it's supposedly that's the
interesting.
case. But even then, it's like so. And then they never give us any kind of criteria until later on. But if they had a system laid out, there would be, and there was like a straight up system, like, because right now by not telling people, it makes it a big conspiracy. But because it's like, okay, we're going to be pissed that people don't get in, but we can explain that away. But the people that do get in, we can explain that way too. Like they can move the goalpost essentially, and it pisses me off because it's sketchy as hell. And I'm sorry, I'm now. Funny side note to this, I loved Paul Feinbaum this morning was talking about it, and he said, he was like, he's been on the side of they pick the right teams. It's the 4 best teams, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm not going to touch that. But what was funny was he says, there's something that made me want to switch sides of the fence today, though. He said there was a tweet sent out and a tweet put out there last night. And it said, the college football committee, bowl committee has my full support. And the person that made that tweet, who wrote that tweet, was OJ Simpson. So that's always I was like, oh, there.
I don't know how to take that.
That's like, yeah. So if you support that, you support OJ Simpson.
That's kind of like fucked.
It's actually funny, is what it is.
Is that not like bad?
It's funny, is what it is.
It's funny, but like that's kind of bad to say. But anyways, whatever.
Why is it bad to say? It's just is what it is. Well, it's not bad. It's just funny. It's like, it's like, so if you agree with college bowl, then you agree with OJ Simpson.
You agree with OJ, damn it.
That's right. So, well,
anyways,
but either way, like, I just think it's bullshit. I mean, what do you want them to do? You win every game. You lose, you're on your 3rd string quarterback. It's not a pretty game, but you still win. It's not against a bad team. It's not against a great team. It's not against a bad team. You still win. I mean, Michigan didn't play a great game. No, they didn't play a great game against Iowa.
Not at all.
So I mean,
but I mean, they weren't
going to leave an SEC team out, and I don't think they were going to leave Alabama out for a 2nd year in a row. Well, although if Alabama, this would have been easier if Georgia just won, but
it would have 100% would have, because Florida State would have been there.
I still think Georgia's the best team in the country. I do.
You don't think, I think Washington at this point is.
I think Washington is right there. I think they're number 1 or 2. I think Georgia and them are. But I think that, I mean, look what happened a couple of years ago. Georgia lost in the SEC championship, then played Alabama in the championship and won.
Yeah.
And they didn't even give them a chance. They just didn't want to. And this whole thing, like, we don't want to see another TCU. I'm like, what did TCU do to get to the finals? They beat Michigan they beat the brakes off of them. And so I mean, like, it's not like they didn't have a good game. They earned it. They earned that. Yeah, I mean, plus Georgia was just a really good freaking team, man. What the hell do you want from them? And I
think it's crazy that they went all the way down to 6.
No,
that's crazy.
My top 4 would have been, and I can't wait for there to be 12 next. I don't think it's going to solve everything. People are still going to bitch and moan, but
is it next year that's 12, or is it 2025?
Next year.
Next year.
I think it should have been number 1 should have been Washington. Number 2 should have been, unfortunately, Michigan. Number three should have been Florida State, and number 4 should have been Georgia. And I still would have left Alabama out because even though they beat the number 1 team, they can't put them in because I wouldn't put Texas in there because they lost to unranked Oklahoma. And you can't put Bama in there even though they beat Georgia because they lost to Texas. I don't care what it was. They still lost to the team that lost. So, and I mean, yeah, I think they lost. And by the way, Georgia had an injured team too in that championship game. So there's so much hypocrisy here. And be like, oh, you're like, plus Alabama was 8 before that. What, they go all the way up to 4?
I know, that is crazy to think. That is
and Texas. And here's the other thing: Florida State. It's like you lead them on. They took them out of the top 4 at one point after they lost Jordan Travis, but then they put them back at 3 the next week.
Yep.
3 or 4, one of the two, and they do everything they need to do, and they drop them all the way or they drop them from 3 to 5.
To be honest, I'm figured they would be dropped to 6th. I think it's crazy that Georgia went to 6.
I think that it makes no damn sense. It's just ridiculous.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's absurd. This is why I hate. In many ways, I hate college football. This is why I really prefer.
I love college football, but it's kind of frustrating.
I like watching it. I just don't like the politics of it.
Yeah.
I hate the politics of it. I hate the NCAA in general. Like, it's so stupid. There's no regulation, but that's where it is with that. But love it or hate it, that's
the way it goes, baby.
That's the playoff. I mean, the best game of it's. I mean, the best game of it's already the semifinals with Bama and Michigan. Bama and Blue. So
I think it's going to be fun.
That's going to be a very good game. I think I got it. I mean, this might change off and on until then. We got a while, but I think Bama's probably got the advantage here. But Michigan's been more consistent. They've had a cupcake schedule, but we'll see. All right, who knows? And the other game, I think I'm cheering for Washington to win it all. I would love to see them win it all. So cool. I want to see something different. Let the Pac-12 go out with a bang.
Isn't it crazy that the Pac-12 had its best year it's had in God knows how long, and now it's gone? It's gone.
Yep, Pac-2.
That's so crazy, man.
I don't even know what's happened to the other two. I guess they're probably going to go to the Mountain
West. Well, that's what I was going to ask. Where are those two going? There's only 2 teams left, isn't there?
They'll probably go to the Mountain West, most likely.
Damn, that's a kind of a big little
down. Yeah.
Well, we're not big, but
the ACC is going to be the CC. And
so stupid.
I still would have kept his ACC, just call it the Athletic Coast Conference.
Yeah.
That would have been easy. Maybe that's what they'll do, but it's because CC doesn't really.
Coast to coast.
Actually, that's not bad. CCC, the Coast to Coast Conference.
Coast to Coast Conference, baby.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's not bad, right? I like it. Maybe we should.
I like Athletic Coast Conference because it keeps it that. But Coast to Coast, but CCC, triple C's. That sounds
CCC, baby.
I can see that. Or C2C.
Ooh,
There you go. Put a number in there. Well, let's move forward here. NFL. Well, there's not much in the world of NBA. Got the play-in tournament.
The play-in tournament starts tonight, baby.
I've been. It doesn't start tonight. It's already started.
Well, it has, but tonight's Suns versus Lakers. So
that's true. But Tyrese Halliburton last night. He has come on to be an absolute. He had his first triple.
He's a monster, dude.
I always on betting advice. I always say, no matter what the over is, when there is a Pacers game, they can't play defense, but they can sure as hell they score. Their scoring is heads and shoulders above everyone else. And Tyrese Halliburton is absolutely putting on a show, man. He lit up Drew Holiday like a Christmas tree, and actually he wasn't even covering as much, but he actually lit up like 3 different players. The shot he had on Al Horford to clinch it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I mean his shot is so interesting, but it's very quick though. He shoots like from way in front of his face. But
don't fix what's not broken.
Well, no, that's what I always tell people. That's when I do this coaching coming up. That's what I'm gonna preach as well. I mean, like your mechanics, whatever feels right, but there's certain things that you can tweak because
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, because my brother to this day still is a strict elbow straight kind of guy, but it makes no sense to me. I'm more like shooting the top center. That's a personal opinions here, but it's like golf,
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not really like golf. Golf actually is pretty. I mean, if it works, it works. But golf is like that's a whole nother animal. By the way, shout out to Chris Paul, CP3, Basketball Academy, Camp Winter League. Can't wait to go do evaluations tomorrow and then draft this weekend. Shout out to the 7th and 8th graders. I'm gonna get to.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, evaluation.
That's
First,
cool.
there's 2 evaluations. One's tomorrow, one's Friday.
That's cool.
I'm gonna get to meet the other coaches I'm in the oldest age group, which is what I wanted. I told them I was cool with whatever, but I want to give my knowledge back, and luckily I got a month to get into shape. So
yeah,
because if I was coaching kindergartners, I could just stand. I would just I could like dunk on
there
like
you
the
go.
short round.
We love that.
Well, I can't do it now, but that's okay. I can at least draw up plays, and this will be interesting. All right, Coach ERok. All right,
ERok.
So yeah, I mean, so far the in-season tournament has been a success, smashing hit. It's gonna come like right now. It's working out perfectly because the Pacers are a 6 seed and they're in the semis. The Pelicans, the Pels are in there. They're the 8th seed. So it's kind of working out to how they want right now. It's kind of it's doing what they want to do. The Bucks are playing tonight.
Who are they playing tonight?
The Knicks. They're playing the Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers, interesting.
Yes, they're playing that. That'll be an intriguing game. And then winner of these games to wrap up will go to Vegas.
To
play for $500,000 a piece for each player, and that half a trophy, whatever it looks like. But and they get to go out and party. They get to win $500,000 and go out to Vegas Strip and blow it that night. So
yeah, pretty much.
There you go. Still, I mean, I don't know. I've still got the Bucks. I got the Bucks still taking the whole thing this year. Well, actually, I got the Nuggets probably. My brain says Nuggets. My gut tells me Milwaukee, but there you go.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. That's later on in the year, though. All right. So let's move forward here a little bit to NFL. NFL to NFL football. NFL, not NFL basketball, NFL football. The NFL Basketball League and the NBA Football League. It's twisting your mind. But in this case, we're talking about the NFL, the Football League. It's just messing with your mind because he's not paying attention. That's why I'm doing it.
All right.
Yeah, see, I was trying to
responding to work, people.
I was trying to. Yeah, well, you don't see me responding to work.
Sorry.
I am working.
This is true.
All right. Hey, pay attention. Get your shit together. All right. Well, let's cover this because I'm losing track of time because we got time. Game's not starting for a bit. I'll tell you this, NFL wise, I'm not sure who stands out as the best team in each conference, or like it's, I guess the 49ers kind of put their stamp on it as I still think Brock Purdy is overrated. I think he's great for the system he's in. I think that he serves that system really well. What you doing?
Talking to Ann Adrian. Hold on.
I don't know who this Aunt Adrian you're referring to is.
Sorry, she's texting me.
Well, tell her you're doing the show.
It's about me coming to Carolina, so I would like to do that.
In that case, definitely don't talk to her then. Okay,
jerk.
In that case, no, I'm just this is man, the Niners, the only team. They're definitely top on the power. All right, can you do that on your phone? It's really distracting because you can hear it all up on the microphone. For real.
Sorry, my bad.
Do it on your phone.
All right, I'm right here.
Yeah, well, again,
I'm back.
Do it on your phone, or don't type so hard.
I'm back.
Okay, that'll change, I'm sure, at some point here. All right. Hey, you wanted to be on here. You got to do it right. Do it right. All right. She'll still be there after this show's done. Get your shit together. Come on now. All right. This kid is more ADD than me, and that is saying something. Like, it's hardcore.
Look at this girl go.
See, as my...
Sorry.
All right,
we're gonna put this back full screen again. Sorry.
I said this kid is more ADD than me, if that's possible.
I got told I was trying to.
Then literally 1 second later, he says, "Look at this girl." I'm like,
sorry, my bad.
Case in point, got the damn attention span of a fucking hummingbird. Exactly. God. Well. Swear to God, I'll just do it myself. This show, I'll do it myself.
You're doing great.
Well, I'll just take you off the screen. It's okay. Let's do it.
No.
Well, you're tying my hands here. Hey,
I'm not tying shit, boy.
You're tying up my time. Hey. So, the Niners are clearly. I think the Niners are clearly top team in the NFL, or top team in maybe the NFL. Still think Brock Purdy's overrated, but they got the best weapons and complete team everywhere, top to bottom.
God, I think they proved that they're the best team in the league right now.
Probably, yeah, probably. Eagles still are getting disrespected because they still are. They just
don't look like the best team.
Well, they don't have. Well, they have the best record. They have had.
They do 100%. Yeah,
they've beaten
Kansas
the top.
City.
Buffalo, Kansas City.
That's nothing. That's not something to be proud
of. Miami. Yeah, it is. Because
what's Buffalo's record?
They're 6-6.
Exactly. Point in case. They suck this year.
They
should be so much better.
That's true, but they don't suck. The Panthers suck. There's a huge difference.
Okay, the Panthers are ass. There's a difference.
No, they're just irrelevant. But the
they're just irrelevant. There you go.
But no, Josh Allen played the best game of any quarterback this season when he played Philly, and they still won.
Okay.
So I mean, in the pouring rain, it's like it was a tough game. And if you can't take Buffalo for granted, they're still talented. They're just missing a lot of people on.
Hey, they're warming up, baby.
No, they're missing a lot of people on the defensive side of the ball. Buffalo is, but they beat Buffalo. They beat KC, they beat Miami. And when they beat the one that actually is the most impressive, because two of those were at home. Beating KC was in Arrowhead. That is hard to do. That's really hard to do. Hey,
sorry, Carolina's warming up.
I don't give a rat's ass. They're warming up. They're not playing. Turn it off.
No, never.
All right. Well, that's cool.
We're never turning it off.
Okay.
Ever.
All right.
Okay.
So, it might as well at this point. I mean, you can still hear you, but I mean, it's basically the same thing now.
What?
We can still hear you. It's just now it's only.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, I know. It's mine as well. It's no difference now.
That's just depressing.
You wanted to be on here.
I did, but now I want off. Now apparently.
We'll turn off the game and be present.
The game's not even on. Jimmy V's on.
You're the one who said that. You're like, oh, they're warming up.
They are.
Yeah, we'll turn it off. All right. I'd say contribute something. I feel like I'm your parent in this. It's ridiculous. Come on. All right. All right. I'd say no. I mean, like, you're giving me your. All right. You know what? I'm gonna get you involved here. Maybe that's what it is. I need to keep you engaged. Give me your top 5 power ranking now. Give me your top 5 power ranking.
For football,
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about.
49ers, Eagles, Kansas City, Miami. I don't know who that's hard. You know what?
No, you actually have KC up at 3. That's impressive.
I have KC at 3 because I think that Philadelphia is still better than them because they beat them head to head. Obviously, that doesn't change the championship game last year. I've got the 49ers at 1 because I think they're the best, kind of what you said. I think they're the best complete team. I think they have the most weapons, and they just made Philly look silly. I mean, and granted, I don't know. It was you would know more than me is if there was more injuries or something to Philly that may have affected that. But as far as I know, there wasn't. Was there?
There is, but
Okay.
but they've had this all season.
Okay.
They lost one of their biggest weapon at the beginning of the season. But no, their secondary has been their biggest weakness. Now, and their linebacker, they just signed Shaquille Griffith today.
Oh, you know who I forgot?
He's a 3-time All-Pro. No, he's a 3-time All-Pro, and they signed him to bolster the linebacker position.
Can I take back my 4? I'm gonna put Dallas at 4, and then I'll put Miami at 5.
I was wondering if you were gonna put
Dallas. That was my bad. I totally just forgot about them. I will say with Dallas, their defense is incredible, man. I think they have a great fucking defense. I think Dak will choke like usual once it gets a little bit later in the season.
I hope not.
I
hope not.
I'm not saying I hope. Well, actually, I do. I hate the Cowboys, to be honest. But
I don't have a problem.
I just don't like them. I'd pick the Steelers over the Cowboys any day.
I love both of them, but I mean, I just don't like their fan. I don't like their fan bases.
Dude, I can't stand Cowboy fans. They're the worst. They are the worst.
I like their team. Their team is cool. I actually like their team, but not their fan base. No, you're right.
Yeah.
And again, I like the Steelers, and I hate the Steelers fan base, but
yeah,
not all of them. I don't even hate all Dallas's fan base. There's the majority. I almost agree with that. If it was like right now, I'd have to put KC actually. I'd put KC 4th because
what was that?
I had to put KC 4th if I had to right now. I would have to put KC at 4 because I'd go San Fran. Actually, I'd put KC at 5.
Because you would that much?
You're forgetting the Ravens. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about as of now. I'm not talking about what I think. I'm not talking.
I forgot about the Ravens.
I'm not talking about what's going to happen later in the season. I'm talking about as of this one. I'm saying like as of now.
No, I know. I forgot about the Ravens though. That's actually a really good connection.
I would have to say I'd have to go with Niners, Ravens, Eagles, Cowboys, Chiefs, and then Dolphins. As of now, as of this week,
Dolphins are 6.
5. They're 5. Yeah.
Wasn't that
Niners, Niners, Ravens, Eagles, Cowboys, Chiefs. Okay, so yeah, 6. Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're 6. They're the first. They're the first ones out.
actually, in Miami. Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
I feel it.
I'm gonna keep. Although I could interchange my Miami and KC this week because Tyreek Hill is just. Only reason I'm keeping that is because KC beat up on Miami. It wasn't Arrowhead, but still, I think Miami gets their asses kicked by the good teams usually.
Usually,
but they're still electric. No doubt. I mean, I got the Ravens being the best team in AFC right now, as of now.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead. Now, there's gonna be a lot more sporting news. Thank you. Good catch on that.
Sorry.
Good catch on that. Not a lot of sporting news when it comes to like we all know we've beaten a horse today with all the NFL news, etc. You know, the college football playoffs, all that stuff. So I think it's a good instead of doing, I'll give you a choice actually.
All right, my choice is
no. I was gonna say trivia, or I'll do a top 5 of something I already.
Top 5.
Yeah, something.
Top 5.
Yeah, something I concocted. All right.
All right, I'm ready. I want top 5.
Okay. What? It's Christmas related.
Christmas.
Since we already did movies earlier, that's kind of and I was gonna do traditions, but it's kind of generic, Let's go with
generic.
Your top. Well, this just generic, but not that generic.
Dude, I like generic. I ain't gonna lie.
This is that's broad, but that's too broad. I want to keep it a little bit more specific, and that's why I'm gonna do. What is a kid's favorite part of Christmas? Well, at least when I was a kid, presents. But what kind of presents? Well, these days, these days is electronics and video games. I get it, and video games I love video games too. But what
are you asking me personally, as a kid?
I haven't asked yet. I'm about to say.
Fucking A.
Toys, man. When you're a kid,
what are our top 5 toys?
No, your top 5 Christmas games. It's games/toys, not video games, but like games/toys. Like, I'm not. It's You didn't play.
Like that question.
You don't have. What are you, a Satanist or something? You didn't. I know you played with toys. I played with you.
I'm saying I don't like the question.
All right, fine.
Weird.
All right. Why is it weird? I would already say Power Rangers, Batman's.
I was gonna say, why don't we do our top 5 favorite things about Christmas?
Legos. I would say. See, all these things. Legos are up there. But how's that? That's not a bad question. You're just a weirdo.
No, why don't you? I figured you were gonna ask what was my top 5 favorite things about Christmas? What's my favorite activities or Christmas or something?
No. It's my game. It's my game, bro. I've actually been present for this whole thing, so it's.
I think I farted.
I'm not surprised. You're a nasty.
Gross.
You're a nasty person.
I didn't even mean to. That was the sad part.
I'm sorry.
It's Christmas.
America, I'm crass. He's just grody.
Did you see Aaron Rodgers today call out the background?
I did. I wonder
that
if
was actually really funny.
I wonder if he's actually right. I thought that was actually legit.
I thought it was a window.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was. I thought he was fucking around. But then, the more people looked uncomfortable, the more I was like, I think he's actually serious.
Yeah.
It's on. He's like, how long has that same boat been going on loop? What is that? 10-minute loop? Andrew, he was.
To
funny
answer your question.
No, I'll take it back. I'll take it
back.
I'll modify it. What has been your top? Not counting money. That doesn't count. No gift cards, no money. What have been your top 5 favorite gifts you've ever gotten for Christmas?
I need you to email me a screenshot of the app not working. Sorry.
By the way, I have to go ahead and say my cousin is not a good podcaster sometimes. He's just
not at all. When I have work to do, I'm sorry. So what is my top 5 what? Sorry, say that again.
That's why you text without the voice text. Or you step
my
away.
Top 5 what?
And you don't tell people you farted. Jesus.
My top 5 what?
Not counting money or gift cards. Or gift certificates. What are your top 5 presents ever?
Money, gift card.
You said not counting money or gift cards, gift certificates, whatever.
Best gifts, easily Final Four tickets to the year that Carolina won the national championship in Phoenix, Arizona. That's number 1. Nothing will ever top that. No. Oh, there we go. Apparently I got a thumbs up again. 2, my Carolina Jordans. Absolutely love those ones. Fuck, I don't know. I'm not very picky.
By the way, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna keep out the poshy stuff, like the one you immediately jumped. Because I was gonna go with more kid stuff because that's. I didn't say you did, but you were so weird about the kids thing. I was like,
I just think it's weird. I don't know. But the other thing, I guess.
Weird.
I got a puppy for Christmas once.
That
was number 3. It died in 2 weeks, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, you said it was good. It wasn't.
I said that was grim. Oh damn, that's a good gift overall.
Yeah, it was a good gift, and then it died. Sad. I don't even remember what its name was. It had like some disease or something, like yellow fever.
Okay, you know what? All right.
I
You know
don't
what?
know.
I'm gonna make this happier. Okay, because this is clearly taking on. This is taking on. This is taking
a turn.
You're not easy to work with on this. All right.
All right. I got 3 minutes, and then I got to get back on shift. But I love everybody.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We're not doing top 5. We're not doing top 5. We're gonna do top 3, and here's what we're gonna name it off. Top 3 favorite holidays. Bam. Top 3 favorite holidays. God, you're impossible tonight.
All right. The Day of the Dead. Let's see.
Dia de la Muerta.
Dia de la Muerta.
Wait, are you talking about actual Halloween, or are you talking about actual Dia de la Muerta?
Actual Dia de la Muerta.
Yeah,
so in California, they do like celebrations, and it's like free nachos, all that fun stuff. It's cool.
And it's like parades and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. They do that by the beach and stuff. Then I would say Halloween is my all-time favorite, and then to be honest, Thanksgiving's number 2 because I like Thanksgiving because it's a lot of food, and I love food.
Yes, I know you do.
Walking gas, motherfuckers.
Walking gas cloud over here. All right, just to put a bow on it, my favorite top 3, I should say, got to be. It's got to be number 3. Be damn, what's it called? It used to be St. Patty's Day, but I kind of just gotten off of that. Well, no, because I don't go to bar crawls and stuff. No, I love St. Patty's. I just go off. It's not. I'll tell you what. Mine would have to be. I guess I will go ahead and say, Christmas is 3, just because I do like Christmas trees and stuff like that. And it's when you get past the nitty gritty, the idea of it's nice. Number 2 have to be 4th of July. Actually, no, it'd be 4th of July, because I like blowing. I'm a pyro.
You always have loved 4th of July. That's always been one of your favorites.
I'm a pyro, and I'm a grill master, and I love all of the above. I get to do 2 of my favorite things: grilling and blowing shit up. I love it. In fact, I'd actually be hard pressed not to put that at 1. And it's summertime. You know what? I am putting that at 1, because that's like my holiday. It's not America's holiday. It's my holiday. It's St. Erik's Day. But that means number 2. I think I did the same thing as you. I skipped around. I'm gonna put Thanksgiving in that sucker, because football, naps, food. I try to help clean every year, and I get pushed out of the kitchen because I'm not doing it right. So
fair enough.
That's fine. Most impressive thing I saw this week. That's what I'm saying. MIT. Come on, let's finish up strong, man. Finish up strong.
Most impressive thing that I have seen this week.
Finish up strong.
Honestly, Carolina going from 17 to number 9. That's been my most impressive thing so far. I'm excited for the game. The game's starting in 5 minutes, according to this TV, and I love you all, and it's great. Have fun. What's your most impressive thing?
They're not actually going to start in 5 minutes. I'm letting you know that.
They're not, but
yeah, tip-off's always late. I'm going to have to. Well, most impressive thing sure as hell ain't your podcast skills, bro.
No, definitely not.
We're gonna have to work. We're gonna have to work on that. All right, mine is going to have to be. Man, I think it probably would have to be Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill is the most impressive. Is like that dude is going to break 2,000 yards, and it's just ridiculously impressive. And if he doesn't win MVP, being the first receiver to ever hit 2,000 yards, then that's a travesty. And the least impressive thing was Florida State not being on there. So there you go. And Washington's another impressive thing, because they beat Oregon a second time in a close game. So that's not easy to do. All right. On that note, sorry, y'all. We'll do better next time. I swear.
We will.
All right.
Bless up, everybody. I got to get back to work because I have a call coming in. Love you. Bye.
All right. See y'all. Well, I'm going to say something else before that. I'm sorry. My cousin is. We'll work on it. I promise, everyone. I promise. All right. Well, on behalf of ERok over here, can't speak for that. On behalf of ONSIDE Take, ERok, FSH, or now at Apex, and my dudes Dre, my crass cousin over there, and all the other people, Bennie and Dusty, everyone that you're going to keep seeing. Shout out to Space and Stace. It's been a long time since y'all see him, but we'll get him back on here again at some point. But that's why it says friends. We're going to be a whole bunch of people coming on here. Going to be a whole bunch of people on the other shows I'm on. So y'all take it easy. Do better the next time. I hope to see y'all later. And y'all have, as my flatulent cousin said, enjoy the games tonight. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.